We do our jobs with sincerity and integrity to make a better living environment for the people and our society. Today's work, tomorrow's heritage. Shimizu Corporation.
Omron is a company like no other. It defines expectations because engineers are constantly working on something new. Machines that are attuned to the way people think and move. Therein lies technology that will one day help the future. We automate. Omron.
Because we believe cities are about people. Mori Building.
Welcome to Channel Japan. I'm Maki Arai.
And I'm Makiko Tsuda.
Every week we bring you the freshest information out of Japan right here from a studio in Tokyo.
From the economy to culture and even foods, if you want to find out what's happening in Japan right now, this is where you'll find it.
Today we will take a look at a small local business which is increasing its sales by producing unique outdoor products.
Mount Aso, Kumamoto Prefecture. At a campsite not too far away, people arrive one after the other. They come loaded with equipment. These people are hardcore camping enthusiasts. Pitching the tent takes 3 poles, a weatherproof cover over the top, and anchors. It takes 2 adults about 15 minutes. Tents go up one after the other.
I love Snow Peak なので、この仲間はもう100万以上は使ってます。
総額したら150は十分使ってるんじゃないですかね。
These are avid users known as snow peakers. They own tents, living space shelters, chairs, and even cutting boards, all by this brand. Some have even suggested ideas for camping equipment that led to products.
火をつけて、この中に炭を入れると、ほぼ私の提案した通りの形で出たので、感無量ですね。やっぱり私たちの意見も取り込んでものづくりをしてくれるメーカーなので、メーカーとユーザーの間の距離が近いですよね。
Once their gear is laid out, a lavish meal is prepared. The days when campsite cooking meant cooking rice are a thing of the distant past. The company president arrives at their campsite. Each year, the company hosts camping events in 6 regions nationwide. The president participates in each and every event.
毎年お会いしてる方が半分ぐらいと、あと今日初めてお会いする方も半分ぐらいいらっしゃるので、それぞれ、再会と出会いみたいな感じです。 楽しみにしてきました。ここはもう古い噂なので、皆さんね、10年ちょい、10年以上。
The company closest to its users has been the company motto.
壮観ですね。人と自然をつなぐっていうことと、人と人をつなぐっていうことが、まあ簡単に言うとスノーピークのミッションだと思うんですよね。
As the sun sets, firewood is lit, and the campfire lounge begins. It is the camp's main event, promoting camaraderie between company employees and customers.
まあ今のお子さんたちってなかなかこうなんか困難とか遭遇することないじゃないですか。例えばキャンプに来れば雨もさっきみたいにね来るし。
What sort of camping experiences do they enjoy? What equipment would they like to have? This is also a valuable marketing opportunity to hear the users' opinions. The president says he spends anywhere from 30 to 60 days living inside a tent each year. He is a true camper. What's more?
このテントは誰のテントなの？
これ僕のテントですよ、これ。スノーピークの製品は1500万円ぐらいは買ってると思います。スノーピークってやっぱり自分たちもユーザーとしてものを作ってる会社なんで、まあ自分たちもちゃんとお金を出して欲しいものだけをまあ発売してます。欲しいから買ってるってだけですね。
He uses his own company's products for his outdoor life. His experience is reflected in product development. Atop a hill, 40 minutes by car from Tsubame Sanjo Station in Niigata Prefecture, is the company's headquarters. The company sits behind more than 40 acres of wide-open campground. Anyone can use this space upon request. Among enthusiasts, the headquarters' direct sales store is known as the Holy Ground. Everything the company sells is sold here.
リビングになってるんですか？
そうですね。はい。これはオールインワンシェルターっていうカテゴリーのテントなんですけれども、今こちらいらっしゃるところがリビングスペースですね。皆さんが実際お食事をされるスペースで、奥の、白い吊ってあるものですね。これがいわゆるテントになってます。
思ったより広い。
4人家族で泊まっていただける広さはあります。このケースに全て収まって持っていくことができます。
このサイズに入るんですか？パイプみたいなのとかもありますよ。
それも含めてこちらに全部収納できます。はい。
There are other specialty products as well. This LED lantern that emits a warm, gentle glow. It reacts to sound and breezes to give off an almost candle-like glow. This is the fireplace that was used at the camping event. Here it is used as a table for meals. Freedom in the working environment encourages free thinking. The development, sales and administration sections share a single floor. There are no partitions. And there are rules to follow when it comes to seating.
前日とは同じ席には座らないというルールと、あともう一つは隣り合う人間同士が違うセクションの人間になるように心がけております。
An open office builds relationships without barriers. The ideas born here become new products. This company was founded by Yamai's father, an avid rock climber who developed and sold his own mountain climbing equipment. Even as the business shifted from mountaineering to car camping, the company has continued its commitment to making only products they can be proud of. Here at the factory inside the headquarters, campfire tables, one of the company's long sellers, are being made.
当社の代表選手、看板商品であるということなんで、看板商品は大事に大事に作りたいというふうなのがここで吸ってる理由です。
We take a look in front of the headquarters building.
こういうこう束ねたこうケースのついたこういうセットで売った方が良かったのかもしれない。このままですと。
Why are they holding a meeting inside a tent?
僕らが考えるときってお客さんが最終的にこういう使ってるシーンを想像する。でこういう体験をさせるために生み出される形っていうのはこうだよねっていうところに持っていくっていうような、考え方で。
Uncompromising development continues in response to users anxious for new products. These are tent anchors called stakes. The company's stakes are a highly regarded, long-selling product.
皆さんのキャンプをかなり快適にした商品の一つだと思いますね。
Known for being hard and sturdy enough to pierce asphalt, these stakes were born from the skill of local craftsmen where the company is located. Tsubame Sanjo, Niigata is known as Hardware Town. There are more than 900 metalworking factories here. The company's stakes are strengthened by pounding the metal, a process known as forging. Craftsmen hammer each individual stake, creating a hard and durable product.
鍛造した時点でこの周りのここのところの通称バリというんですけども、ここのところが引っかかりが出るんですよ。これバリが出ますと一つずつこうやってペーパーでそのバリを落とすことになります。
Preventing burrs to eliminate the need for smoothing them out is where the craftsman's skills come into play. Modifications to the die and adjustments to the forging process have increased productivity to 40,000 pieces per month.
鍛冶屋からの叩き上げということでできるんだと思います。
Tsubame Sanjo technology also made another product possible. This Dutch oven, a valuable campsite cookware item. A Dutch oven is a pot made of cast iron, so weight is a problem. The company succeeded at making it lighter. Molten iron is poured into a mold at 1500 degrees centigrade.
鋳物の不良の7、8割が全てこの作業で発生するということで一番気を使うし、誰でもできるという仕事ではないということです。
Manufacturing a lightweight pot requires making the iron thin. This demands narrowing the space inside the mold. But pouring molten iron uniformly into a narrow space is extremely difficult. But this hurdle was overcome using the craftsman's skills, creating an extremely thin 2.25mm thickness.
肉質のこういうものができるってことは画期的なことですから、一緒に世界初のものを作ろうよということで始めたわけですね。
The Sanjo Industrial Cooperative is an organization of 520 metalworking companies. Yamai serves as chief director.
納期的にものすごく厳しいようなことを言われてて、ただバタバタしてるだけ。
どうも人手不足で、思ったように数が上がらないというか。
Each of these companies possesses world-class manufacturing skills. However, their productivity is unsatisfactory. What does Yamai think of the situation?
技術には自信を持ってらっしゃるんですけども、やっぱり技術があるだけだと売り上げにはならないので、その中でやっぱりそれを売る力もアップさせなきゃいけないっていうふうに思ってるんで、リーダーシップを発揮したりマネジメントしていきたいなと思ってますね。
One of the member companies belonging to the Sanjo Industrial Cooperative, led by Mr. Yamai, came up with a unique product.
実際に品物としてはこういった品物でして、
It's an ornamented miniature high-heel pump made of stainless steel. Opening a pull tab with manicured fingers can be difficult. This tool lets a person open a can without using their nails. The manufacturer is a company that excels at precision sheet steel working down to 1/100th of a millimeter. For more than 60 years, the company did subcontracting work exclusively. This is the first time it has offered a product under its own brand. 37 processes in all are required. The item proudly shows off the sum of the company's technical expertise. When it came to pricing, however, they were extremely unsure.
最初の価格を設定するときに、もう山根社長はこれだったら1万円以上でも売れるからっていうふうに言ってくださって、でも我々は最初4000円くらいで、それでも高いと思って、自分たちのこの技術っていうのがどれだけの価値があるのかっていうのもなかなか自分たちだと分からなかったんですけども。
A price worthy of the craftsman's proven skills will surely invigorate the economy of Hardware Town.
That's it for Channel Japan Ranking. After the break, we'll be showing you a documentary program. Stay tuned.
Mitsui & Company. Enjoy traveling around East Japan. The Shinkansen will take you to the land of nature and hospitality. East Japan Railway Company.
Mitsubishi Electric is helping to change the environment for the better around the world.
Green subway systems in India.
Green solar power systems in Singapore.
Sistem AC ramah lingkungan di Indonesia.
Eco changes for a greener tomorrow. Mitsubishi Electric.
The Sport Truck. New Mitsubishi Triton.
Drive at Earth Mitsubishi Motors.
You're watching Channel Japan. In our next segment, we'll introduce some of our popular documentary programs. Today from Japanese Dream by TBS, we will focus on voice recognition technology.
The technology of a machine to identify words in spoken language is beginning to be applied in many areas of our daily lives.
喘息の予防の治療の継続。
ここはどこ？
現在地はこちらです。
Toshiaki Koya is the man who applied this technology to smartphones. By controlling your smartphone with your voice, it brings convenience to your lifestyle. On another note, Shunji Mitsuyoshi is working on some unique research on deciphering a person's real thoughts through their voice.
声なき声、涙なき涙が分かるようになれれば、それによって救われる人が笑顔になる。
We follow the two researchers who are carving out the future with voice recognition technology.
I have a dream.
Aircon on 20度。風向き下。
Just by talking into a smartphone, electrical appliances can be controlled. Toshiaki Koya, also the pioneer for equipping smartphones with a voice recognition system, developed this function. First, the input of spoken words is sent to the server and converted into text. The text is compared with a dictionary found in the server, and an answer is returned through text or audio speech. At the moment, Koya is putting his strengths into research to improve car navigation systems that are controlled by speech.
新大阪のコンビニ。
Until now, the system could be rather inconvenient.
新大阪のたこ焼き。
何番にしますか？1軒目は大阪お酒ダイニングつぐみです。
福恵比寿西中島店。
西中島店です。
で、ここで言っても反応しないんです。
The car navigation system does not respond to any interrupting spoken words during its audio guide. This is because, so that the system doesn't detect its own audio speech, the microphone is switched off until the audio guide has finished.
私が使っててもですね、イライラするんですね。やはり人間と同じようなコミュニケーションというか、こっちがちょっとやめてって言うとやめてほしいですし、っていうようなことをやろうと思って、やっぱそれは必要な技術。
Car navigation systems should be able to recognize only human speech, in that giving commands during its audio can be made possible. Koya has discovered that recent acoustic techniques may be a clue to a solution. Today, he has come to verify its efficiency. This man's voice is used as an example of a driver's voice. This woman's voice is likened to the car navigation system's speech audio. Adding the noise of a car in motion, they recreate a scene where a navigation system is to be used. Singling out only the man's voice in this situation is the most difficult skill for the system.
ダブルトークになると、やっぱりさすがにダメですね。やっぱり学習が終わらない。
Then, the most recent technique of acoustic processing is carried out on the sounds.
で、リセットで。
荒川の上流、豊かな水に自然の表情を映す埼玉県寄居町。荒川の上流、豊かな水に自然の表情を映す埼玉県。
Only the man's voice can now be clearly heard.
いやいや、これすごいですよ。だってこれ、聞こえないもんだってほぼね。
If this technology is used, navigation systems should be able to pick out solely human voices.
1% の積み重ねがさらに 2% になり 3% になり、気がついたら精度が良くなってたっていうのが、もう例えで言うならば、ウサギとカメのカメですね。もうゆっくりゆっくりでも最後はそれなりの成果を出すと。
The day came to test if the car navigation system can recognize only the voice of the driver. Can commands be given during the audio speech guide?
新大阪のコンビニ。
40件見つかりました。何番にしますか？1件目は
ファミリーマート西中島7丁目。
目的地をファミリーマート西中島7丁目店にしてナビを開始するには
The test was a success. Car navigation systems with voice recognition control are bound to become more and more useful.
スマホだけに限らず車もそうですし、家の中でもそうですし、本当に声で何かしてほしいとかですね、何か調べてほしいっていうと答えるような、そんなような未来をですね、まだそこまで行くのにまだまだこうなんでしょう、本当に、山の登山口に、たどり着いたぐらいかもしれませんけど。
On the other hand, Shunji Mitsuyoshi is doing completely different research using voice recognition technology. We have arrived at Aomori Public University. These students have agreed to take part in a certain experiment.
実はこれは声から、あなたの脳の状態を分析するソフトなんですね。
Can this software really analyze your inner thoughts from just your speech?
最近なんか楽しかったことは？
友達と弘前城に行って桜を見たことです。
こうやって今黄色が出ましたね。本当に楽しかったと思うんですけど。
The instant the student spoke about something fun, a yellow bar appeared. This represents the emotion of happiness. This software can detect the emotions of happiness, sadness, anger, and the state of normality. Here is what happened with a male student.
彼女いますか？
いません。
彼女いないと寂しくないですか？
寂しくないです。
There was an outburst of laughter, but why?
寂しくないです。
Despite saying he wasn't lonely, a blue bar representing the emotion of sadness appeared.
自分の言ってることとここが違うことが出てきましたよね。大丈夫ですって言って青になって今までずっと
This software sensed the change in the student's tone of voice and saw through to his true feelings behind his words. In humans, vocal cords in the throat vibrate to utter voices. The vocal cords are connected to the brain, and when there is a sense of enjoyment, it relaxes, whereas for displeasure, it tenses. The behavior of the vocal cords is very slightly different for each of the many emotions there are. Mitsuyoshi has analyzed each difference in behavior into very fine parts and developed software that detects emotions from voices.
まず脳の状態がどうなってるか、それから体から脳にフィードバックされる状態どうなってるか、あとは気分の状態がどうなってるかっていうのを見ていこうとしてます。例えるならば声を使った心のレントゲン。
Recently, Mitsuyoshi's X-ray of the soul is becoming used in medical institutions.
色はこれ取って2回ゆっくり言っていただけますか？はい。色はにこへと。
The voices of patients with depression are recorded on a regular basis and analyzed. There are high anticipations for the software as an important role for helping to assess the patient's condition.
問診の中で見立てを行って、治療をしていくと。その見立ての部分が人によってではやっぱり場合によってばらついちゃう。音声というより自己評価ではない、ある意味ブレのない形で、診療のための情報が得られるというのは非常に有効なことだと思います。
In the future, Mitsuyoshi wishes to encipher the voices of those before they get a specific illness such as a stroke, and to use it towards preventing such illnesses.
外来で初めて会った患者さんが何なのかがすぐ分かれば処置が早くなる。そうすれば、病気が良くなる確率が上がる。
Two men who open the doors of the future with voice recognition. We had them watch each other's footage. After watching Mitsuyoshi's research, Koya suddenly had an idea.
根性っていうかもうやる気っていうか、やっぱすごいものを感じましたよね。車に乗ると車の方から「おはよう誰々さん」って言われます。でそうすると「おはよう」具体的でいいですね。今日はちょっと元気ないね、そこら辺ぐらいまではまずやってみたいです。素晴らしいですね。三吉先生、はじめまして、小谷と申します。一緒に、何かやれることがあるっていうことを探していけたらというふうに思ってますので、よろしくお願いしたいと思います。
いや非常に光栄です。とっても光栄です。嬉しいですね。例えばここにスマホがあったとして、ここにドクターが入ってたのは今日ちょっとよく寝れないんだよね、もしくは友達とそういう会話した時に最近よく寝れないようですがどれぐらいですかと、いやポンポンとこう会話するようになってくれます。そうするとちょっと抑うつ状態になってるかもしれませんねとか、疲れてるかもしれませんねということのアドバイスが来る。みんなにこう使われるものになっていって、そこから人を救う技術にしていく。ぜひそこで共同でやってみたいなと思いますね。
This voice recognition technology is one of the strategic industries in the science and technology field that the government is focusing on strengthening. And it's expected to be put to practical use for automatic translation systems at the upcoming Tokyo Olympic Paralympic Games in 2020.
So after the break, we'll be showing you an episode from a popular economics program, Gattari Monday. Don't go away.
Let's enjoy Japan.
Wonderful.
I knew you'd like this.
You know me so well. Where to next?
Golf.
Wonderful.
Japanese garden.
That's wonderful too.
Onsen with a Fujisan view.
Wonderful.
Let's go then.
いらっしゃいませ。
Wonderful.
Incredible.
Smiles ahead. Seibu Group.
Tomorrow never ends with you. With you. When the morning falls, we there so long. Well, I know
For life's greatest moments. Bridgestone.
You're watching Channel Japan. Next, we'll show you an episode from a popular Japanese economics program, Gattari Monday by TBS. Today, we will introduce businesses related to these polyplastic materials used for various purposes.
Here in Gunma Prefecture, let's see what this factory makes.
ポリエチレンです。
ポリエチレン。
はい。プラスチックの樹脂の約 25% がポリエチレンで作られています。いろんな製品に幅広く使われています。
2.5 million tons of polyethylene is manufactured per year. Here are some examples of products.
バケツであったり袋、それからこういう容器類、身近にたくさんあります。
Plastic bottles are known as PET bottles in Japan. PET stands for polyethylene terephthalate. There is a reason why polyethylene is used for making various products.
熱をかけるとすごく柔らかくなって、その状態でこういう形にして、それから冷やすとこういう硬い形状のものができる。
Polyethylene has the characteristics of becoming soft when heated and becoming hard when cooled. That is why it can be made into so many different shapes. But what is polyethylene made out of?
エチレンというガスをつないでいって大きな分子にしたのがポリエチレン。
Materials that have a prefix of poly are made up of various oil or gas molecules. Polyethylene is made up of a chain of gas molecules called ethylene. Here is a product that is made out of polyethylene and is becoming widely used throughout Japan.
このポリエチレンのパイプでエスロハイパーです。水道の、パイプになります。
Eslo Hyper is the newest kind of water pipe made out of polyethylene. Earthenware water pipes would crack in earthquakes, and metal water pipes would rust. However,
これはポリエチレンなので、もともとこういう柔らかい特性を持ってますから、こう揺れても壊れません。
Of course, because it is made out of polyethylene, it doesn't rust. And it is so strong that even if you bend it, run it over with heavy machines, or pull at it, it remains intact. The joint section, which is the most susceptible to leaks, is strengthened through polyethylene's strongest characteristic.
このパイプとパイプをつなぎ合わせるところですね。ここに発熱する線が入ってます。
A hot wire is embedded into the joint section. Electricity is used to heat it, and the polyethylene melts to connect the two pipes. We asked them for a demonstration. They lock together the joint section and connect sockets to electrodes to run electricity through it.
スタートしました。
In a few minutes, the welding is finished.
いやいや、抜けない。
The company receives orders from various municipalities, and 20,000 kilometers worth of these pipes are buried throughout Japan. Next, we visited a company in Ibaraki.
こちらで作ってるのはポリプロピレンになります。
ポリプロピレン。
Polypropylene is used to make packages for lunchboxes sold in convenience stores. When you turn a package over, you find the letters PP, meaning polypropylene. The annual sales of lunch and prepared foods at convenience stores is $20 billion. It's a huge market. That must mean polypropylene also is quite profitable. We asked why polypropylene is widely used for packages at convenience stores.
一番の特徴は熱に強いことですね。
熱に強い。
はい。
Being heat resistant makes it perfect for food packages. We experimented by putting extremely hot food on a polypropylene package and on a package made of polystyrene and microwaved them. Then, a hole melted in the polystyrene package. However, the polypropylene package stayed intact. The oil in the food became hotter than 100 degrees Celsius, while the polystyrene began to melt at about 90 degrees Celsius. Polypropylene is resistant up to 130 degrees Celsius. Polypropylene was developed about 40 years ago and is now indispensable for convenience stores. This company manufactures 200 million polypropylene packages and is the #1 company in the market.
さらにですね、ポリプロピレンの容器は進化しておりまして、
そうなんですか。
はい。透明度を上げたんです。
透明度。
はい。
Before, they were never able to make it transparent. So colored polypropylene was used for the bottom section of the box, and polystyrene was used for the transparent lid. However, there was a risk of the lid melting in the microwave. So they used a sheet of heat-resistant polypropylene to prevent that from happening. Now they can make transparent and heat-resistant polypropylene, allowing the food inside the containers to be seen clearly.
実はこういうふうにですね、生の食材をチンしてすぐ食べれるんですよ。こちらに特殊な加工を施しまして、
These dents on the sides of the lid release unnecessary steam. This creates just enough pressure from the steam to prepare food like a pressure cooker. The sales of polypropylene are growing thanks to the new ways in which it can be utilized. Next, we visited a company in Aichi.
こちらではポリウレタンを作っております。ポリウレタン。
Polyurethane is a plastic material that is used to make sponges for dishwashing, mattresses, and even used in car engines.
水を吸収したり、それを保水したりですね、衝撃吸収性ですとか。
The selling point of polyurethane is its absorbency and elasticity.
これが代表的なウレタンの原料であるポリオールとイソシアネート。
First, you put the two materials into a container and mix them well, and wait a while, then...
どうですか？
あれなんか増えてきましたね。
Once the two materials are mixed, the liquid instantly starts to become foamy and swells. It quickly grew out of the container.
おー、できましたこれ。生まれたて。まさに。おー、スポンジじゃないですか。
Mixing the two materials creates two simultaneous reactions, vapor emission and hardening. The bubbles from the reaction become hard and spongy. At the factory,
すごいなんか液体がブワーって出てるんですけど、それが膨らんでるんですかあれ？そうです。先ほどカップで見た反応が、このコンベヤー上で行われてるんですね。
the materials in liquid form get mixed inside the machine and are discharged onto a conveyor belt. It grows to more than 20 times its size and becomes a giant cube.
ちょうど90センチぐらいですね。
It is color-coded according to its usage.
ハンガーのこの肩の部分に使うクッション材として使われています。
It is soft and serves as a cushion when you hang clothes.
これはお値段の高い家具、高級ソファーですとかカウチですとか、はい、この一塊で約7万円。7万円。
Springiness is a characteristic of polyurethane. More examples include car seats, ski goggles, and even these pads. Polyurethane is used for many daily items. This particular company makes $1.5 billion a year. Next, we visited a company which uses polyurethane for an innovative product.
水耕栽培用のウレタン。水耕栽培用。
They make a polyurethane product which can replace soil to grow plants. It can be used for growing sprouts at home or for mass-produced vegetables in factories.
こちらのところによく見ると、ちっちゃい十字型に
入ってます。こちらに
穴が開いてるというか、切れ込みが入ってる。切れ込みが入ってるところに種を入れますと、こういう形で、こういう感じで育つんです。こういう感じで育ちます。はあ。
It has a special feature to grow healthy plants.
水分のですね、保持力が非常にいいバランスになってます。
Because water balance is important, it is designed to keep 12 milliliters of water per seed. Demand for this product is growing and their annual sales are now $150,000. Next, we headed to Shizuoka Prefecture.
こちらです。ポリスチレンです。これ発泡スチロールじゃないですか。
We learned that the material to make styrofoam is polystyrene. When you turn over styrofoam, you see the letters PS, which is the abbreviation of polystyrene. The selling point is its affordable price compared to other plastic materials. That's why it is widely used for containers seen in our everyday lives, such as fish and home appliance packages. We asked them to show us how styrofoam is made.
これが発泡スチロールの原料なんです。原料。はい。
It is polystyrene in a very fine-grained form that is about 1 millimeter in diameter. Then you heat these grains with steam. They instantly grow bigger. This is because these grains contain bubbles from the beginning, and they swell once they are heated. When you put these grains into a mold and heat with steam, a minute later, the product is in the desired shape is formed.
はい、出来上がりました。
A closer look at the surface shows how swollen polystyrene grains are packed together. And styrofoam is filled with air bubbles. 98% of it is made up of air. That is why it is so easy to transport even large stacks of them. Because it contains so much air, it has good insulation and heat retention, so it is suitable for transporting fish and vegetables. Their factory is situated in Yaizu, one of Japan's largest fishing ports. They manufacture 1,600 tons of styrofoam boxes a year. They say they have another business from styrofoam boxes. We headed to the Tsukiji Fish Market. Because fish gets transported here from every corner of Japan, we saw a lot of styrofoam boxes. We asked where the boxes go after being used.
あそこのさ、発泡スチロール集積あんだよ。あそこで見てると面白いよ。
The used styrofoam boxes are taken here.
そうですね。使い終わったやつを再利用するような形にしてます。
This is the recycling factory for styrofoam boxes. Used boxes get crushed into pieces and compressed inside this machine into a board like this. It appears a bit dirty, but it's a chunk of solid polystyrene.
カチカチ。こういうものになりまして、中国はじめ東南アジアの方に。
One sheet is worth about $2, and they are exported to various countries in Asia. They are used to make ballpoint pens and toys, which are then imported back to Japan. They process 2,350 tons of boxes a year. The polyplastic business is huge.
Myanmar. Red. United. 世界への挑戦 Passion, Spirit. 次のプレミアムフィールドへ。
almost like peering down on the star-filled night sky at your feet. It's the city at night seen from a height of 450 meters. Make unforgettable memories. City lights stretching for as far as the eye can see. Find it at Tokyo Skytree.
Man, look at all these cars.
Hey, have you heard, by the way? The Japanese company Kobelco is working to make the world's cars lighter.
So what does that mean?
Kobelco is using aluminum and steel technologies to make car parts and bodies lighter around the world.
Ah, Japanese technology. The country of karate. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Why do we always do that?
I don't know.
The talk of the world. Kobelco.
Well, that's it for this edition of Channel Japan. There will be more on the latest information from Japan, so join us again next time.